Hello, this is Ben. Welcome to Bean Life and another video about the LIV 19 bunkhouse. We have now been one time camping in the trailer. We've had it since November, so a couple months now, and it's been through some pretty severe rainstorms and some pretty extreme cold weather. All right, we got down in the single digits with some below freezing wind chills. We've had some 3 and 4 inch rain events, so some pretty severe weather, and I wanted to give you a little update on some of the maybe quality control issues that we've had with the trailer in relation to those weather events, and really maybe not even quality control, just as much as the construction itself and some of the things that we're seeing as you consider a purchase of a LIV trailer. So let's get started. As part of the weather, one of the things that we saw and paid attention to was whether or not there were any leaks in the trailer. And so what we have found is that both of our exit windows did have leaks. And upon closer inspection, right up here, when you open the window, and if you pull back, you may or may not be able to see it, but I did a little repair up here in the crease of the window where both windows had screw holes in them, and I'm not sure, it looks probably part of the manufacturing process where they missed with their screws, and that was allowing water to drip down in through the emergency windows. Now I did fill those with caulk, fixed one of them. The other one still has a little bit of a minor leak. I'm taking them down to the LIV in Americus, Georgia, the factory, to get looked at, repaired, and maybe even replaced. But just be mindful of that if you are looking at your windows before you pick up, to kind of do a very close inspection, open them up, look around the seals, make sure that everything is in place. But the factory so far has been very gracious to be willing to take a look at those and ultimately, I believe, replace them. So just something to be mindful of there. We also, around our door, I'll take you here, we would have water pooling up right around our door here after pretty much any rain event. And ironically, we would come out and there would be water pooled there. And I thought, well, maybe that's just, condensation, because our trailer's at a little bit of an angle where we park it, and it's all running downhill to right there. But it was a lot, and it was repeatedly happening. So we took a hose and we sprayed the top when it was dry, and sure enough, water was getting in through the door. I called the factory and they said maybe try caulking above the top there. So we did that. We caulked the top, and it did help. There was a couple gaps in the caulk, so do check that around all your entry points, that the caulking is complete and good. But it still has a leak while slower. And so again, that's one of the areas that the LIV dealer is going to take a look at the door, make sure it's seated properly, adjusted properly, and that way we can avoid any more leaks there. One thing also, our screen door shuts a little tough, may just need a little shaving of the plastic, but that's an easy fix, I believe. Outside of that, we did have one of our skylights. We deleted the skylight in the front, if you remember, but our skylight in the bathroom, to give more headroom, it also has a slow leak. And so I believe it just needs some touch up on the caulking, and we will have that looked at as well when we go to Americus. Other than that, the quality control, everything else seems to be doing pretty well. I can't remember if I did review, but we have one loose bolt that I did find by crawling under the trailer that wasn't tightened all the way, and it's right underneath the stairs here. I'll show you. So you might want to check some of those things. So you can see where this screw right here is up a little higher than all the others, and underneath that bolt isn't tightened all the way. So right here, you'll notice it just needs to be tightened. So small little thing there, but it is of note on the quality control. Beyond that, I think everything else has been as it was described and working well after our first camping trip. Very pleased to say that we're excited to continue to camp in our LIV and make it our adventure mobile for the family into the near future. Hope this review is helpful as we continue to use the LIV and have feedback. We'll continue to post, so please, if you like this content, like, subscribe, and comment below on other things you would like me to talk about concerning these trailers. Thank you.